Exactly.
Well, let's bring on our next phenomenal guest, and we're keeping the vibe high. As you guys know, we got to keep the energy flowing. The cabal has nothing on us when we're in high vibration, and that's just the fact, Jack. But they try, because this next guest, she has been tacked highly, a lot. We've had conversations about it. It's crazy. A lot of love to the next person, and I have another friend in the background too. I can't wait to bring on. But for right now, let's bring on the great Delora OBrien. How,
Hello, Louis.
how are you, my friend?
I'm okay.
Yeah,
Considering everything, I'm okay.
I know. I know what you're going through, and that you are a trooper to even make it here today. And I mean, we're blessed to have you here, and I appreciate you making the time for us.
Thank you. I wouldn't miss it. I believe in what you do. And you've had the last few guests I'm really impressed with. They were, wow. Don't know who they didn't know who they were. I do now.
Yep, and that's what we're trying to do too. So we we bring the big names on, like the Delora O'Briens of the world, and then we want other people to get an opportunity and take the pressure off us. We all need to get in this fight right now. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
And but my friend
Absolutely.
in the background tells me, Lewis, stop using the word fight. You're going to manifest it. So I hear you in my head, just so you know, when I bring you on. So Delora, what do you want to tell us today?
Well, I had an interesting thing happen. Was watching a movie the other night. The films speak very loudly to me, and because of my background, and it was Bonnie and Clyde.
Ah, yes.
And very interesting, dated, true, as much as truth can be spoken in it, about two lovers that go on a violent crime spree across the country, stealing cars, robbing banks, killing people. The film made treachery and corruption look romantic and
Mm,
fashionable,
hmm.
actually provoked sympathy, understanding. We didn't like when they got killed. Well, on May 23rd, 1934, Bonnie and Clyde were sprayed with hundreds of bullets. They were known as the fleeing felons, and that gave the police a right to kill them. For Bonnie and Clyde, it was their last heist. Right now, we are at the turning point of the last heist. I think we're done. It doesn't mean tomorrow we're going to wake up. I like what one of your guests said, because Trump got in. It isn't a magic pill. But we are at a point now where God is going to have an impact in this nation like we've never seen before, because we've lived, Lewis, in an environment where, hearkening back to Bonnie and Clyde, we've been robbed. On July 4th, 1776, we all know it. United States Congress approved the Declaration of Independence from Britain. Constitution was created several years later. All about individual rights, all about the right of revolution. But corrupt men got in there, as they always do. Greed, evil. And what happened? Their need for money and power ruled them. One of the worst days in the history of our country was February 13th, 1913. The 16th Amendment became part of the Constitution and granted Congress the authority to tax U.S. citizens and corporations.
Yeah.
And the robbery began.
Mm.
Very similar to that movie, robbing U.S. citizens of their hard earned money. As of today, there are 97 different taxes that we are forced to pay. Louis, this hits me very near and dear to my heart. Because of not being able to pay taxes, I lost a house in my life. They took the house from me, my home, because I couldn't pay the taxes. But it didn't stop there. We've been robbed of our language. I remember during the Obama year saying Merry Christmas was like a crime. We've been shoved into a box. They've created a new language for us. I could sit here and give you 50 words that didn't exist 10 years ago, 15 years ago. We've been shoved into that cultural box. So we've been robbed of our language. Our money has been robbed. Transition to a global fiat currency system where currencies are not backed by any valuable assets at all. 1971, the United States suspended the conversion of dollar to gold. I used to have silver certificates, and when I was young, and you could trade them in for silver. But now they can print all the money they want, and hyperinflation can happen. Our nationalism has been robbed. Being patriotic, loving your country is no longer seen as an asset, but a liability in many of the people in our culture and our society. We've been force-fed that nationalism equates to someone like Mussolini or Hitler. Nationalism is racist. Nationalism in its simplest form is a strong feeling of pride and devotion to one's country. This should happen. The people of Italy should feel this way. The people of France should feel this way. It doesn't mean everyone needs to love America. It means where you are, where God has placed you. You have some pride and patriotism and nationalism for that place. Our health has been robbed. EMF everywhere. 5G raining upon us. Soil that crops, that's depleted. So we don't get what we need out of the crops. Chemtrails fall from our skies. TV, we see pharmaceutical ads. Additives fill our food. We've been taught the sun is bad, but fluoride is good. Do you realize, Lewis, that sunburn didn't exist in the early 1900s? There was no sunscreen then.
I've heard that.
Heavy metals leached into our foods, in our air. And what happened is the heavy metals are now on our skin. And when the sun beats down on us, it burns them. Look, we've been brainwashed by the media. Food companies believe that if you give your kid a sugary breakfast cereal or a Pop-Tart, they're going to be strong. Wheaties, the cereal of champions, the breakfast of champions. But worse than anything is our hope has been robbed. The enemy, whether it's in a form of a man or a spirit, a demonic spirit, loves to use despair and discouragement to rob you of hope. Loss of our hope can make us physically ill. It'll allow emotional trauma in your life. So this is why I'm on here. I want to ask people, is your hope being stolen? Has it been stolen? Those who hate us, hate our freedom, want us to lose hope. They want us to resign to a fact of being enslaved, to quietly go off into the night and say nothing. That's what they want. We've been groomed for that. That spirit is stealing our hope, and it turns it into a spirit of resignation. Lewis, if you resign and you give up, that's why you say, what I've been through this past week. But I could not resign coming on here and sharing this, because I have to speak this to myself, no matter what loss you have in your life. Resignation is the ever so slight and ever so gradual chipping away at our faith, and in turn robs our hope. They see, look, if you have a loss of hope, you will see the enemy as a winner. We know many people that do that. They see the lie as truth. They see our future as bleak. They see our life as meaningless. Whether you believe in the Bible or not, there's a story in the Bible I got to tell, and I know I don't have much longer here, but let me just get this in. It's the story of Queen Esther. Queen Esther was a Jewish woman, not This isn't Khazarian Mafia and Mossad and all that. These are the Jewish people, okay?
Thank you for clarifying. You and I had this talk before. There's fake Jews and there's real Jews.
Absolutely.
And we shouldn't
This
be
is
getting...
a real Jew.
Right. So let's
These
not
are
get
the
them
real
confused.
Jews. Okay. Esther was a young Jewish woman. She became queen of Persia, which was unheard of. And she risked her life to save her people from a wicked plan to destroy them, all because of the courage she found in herself. A powerful official that worked with her husband, the king, named Haman, who was also in the king's court, became angry with her and her husband, her cousin Mordecai, and plotted to kill the Jewish people, all of them, wipe them out. As part of Haman's plot, Lewis, he built gallows to hang every Jewish person from. When Mordecai learned of Haman's plan, he asked Esther to reveal it to the king and plead for the lives of her people. She went to the king, took a risk. At that time, if a king didn't summon you, you didn't get there. And she told him of Haman's plan. The king was furious. The wickedness he could not believe. He ordered him to be punished. And Haman was hung on the gallows he created to hang the Jewish people. I call that Haman's reversal. The Jewish system right now is being exposed. Haman's reversal. Watch for it. Money is changing. Tomorrow is Liberation Day. God only knows what that will bring. It's the beginning of the golden age. Divine reversal is in progress. The God factor is making its way in. You see, God has a plan, just like with Haman. And it's in the process of becoming a reality. You're going to see Haman's reversals everywhere. His plan is to displace darkness with light, to displace evil with good, to take despair out, turn it into hope, to take enslavement, turn it into financial abundance. We need to have a glimpse into the future to see and know what God has planned. Suddenly, our sick society, we have nothing to live for, that nothing is happening for us. That will disappear like that in the light of hope if you can just glimpse into the future. If you can see what God has to show you the future, imagine what it will be like when he is finished. He wants us ecstatic for tomorrow and for next week and for next year. God is saying, come out of today. Let me know how you want tomorrow, and that's what it will hold for you. When you understand that the God of reversals is about to show his hand, you will come to life. You'll feel faith and hope in your life like you've never felt before. The film Bonnie and Clyde, they try to make evil good, and that is happening today. They're programming, grooming people. It's why you see TDS. It's why you see people that you thought you knew change. Why people are completely irrational. They're in turmoil. They have lost all sense of reality and truth. Because of the slowly but sure annihilation of free thought and pure freedom, grabbing our faith, taking our hope. But we are moving toward that. Don't despise small beginnings. We're on our way. But I just got to end, and I know I spoke to you and asked you if I could do this, so let me just end with this. Taking our health. I know what it feels like. Like I told you, Lewis, I just lost someone very close to me. I don't want to go down that road because then I'll start crying. But I'm very passionate about health. We need to take back our health. I love so many people on here are talking about this. Without our health, we have nothing. Lewis, I can't come on here without our health. Many years ago, Prophet Kim Clement, my dear friend and ministry co-laborer, said that there would be new discoveries and new technologies that would change the face of health in the country and world. We've been robbed of our health. We look at diseases as just part of aging. Nothing could be further than the truth. People all over the world live to be 110, 120, 130 years old. It's because of the damaging effects of what they're trying to do to us, that they've stolen from us our health. But I got introduced to one of those new technologies that Kim spoke about. I don't normally do this, but we are so excited about it. And so I like can't keep my mouth shut. Everybody I speak to, it has changed our life. It is a patented technology. It activates stem cells. It's not a supplement. It's not a drink. It's not a vitamin. It's not anything. It activates copper peptides. It really, people say to me, what are you doing, Delora? You're going back in years. It reverses aging. It's not anti-aging. It reverses aging. Sounds crazy, right? It's true. It's true. It's happened to me. I told Lewis, my husband's growing hair in his hairline.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So Kim spoke about one of these technologies. I told you its effects on me. You've asked me about it. I really only released it one other time. So let me just say this as I end here. If you are interested in being in me contacting you, and I do it personally, this is how involved I am in this. Go to takingbackourhealth.com. Leave me your name, your information. Personally, I will contact you. Not sending anybody out there. I will contact you, or my husband, we will contact you personally. That it's not any, I can't go any further into it. It's just, we're very excited about it. The best is yet to come, my friends. Hang in there. Tomorrow is Liberation Day, but you cannot do it without your health. So please go to takingbackourhealth.com. Give me your information and I'll reach out to you. I love you all. Thank you, Lewis, for allowing me to be, it's an honor to be part of your such a special event.
It's my honor always to have you on. You know that. You and I are we keep getting prodded to do something once a month by everybody. So maybe that'll come to fruition.
Definitely.
Real quick, though, Robert, do you have those images ready? Cool. Throw the images up on the screen if you can. Delora was so sweet to donate these for our giveaway, and we have 3 winners already. Let me see. Yep, we have 3 here, and we'll give away 2 of the other ones she's donated. Delora, can you explain what we're looking at?
Yeah, this is actually from our daughter's website. When we started doing the gathering, she put that up for us, Lewis. It's a fundraiser for us, just like takingbackourhealth.com. It's a fundraiser to be able to open impact centers, travel around the country free. We don't charge anyone. What that is right there, that necklace is, those are Austrian crystals, and it says fight, fight, fight on the little tag. Again, that's from our daughter's site, joyandcountry.com. I think there's another one, Robert. We got a bracelet, I think. Oh, the cups, Gulf of America. Yeah, this is amazing. These are stainless steel inside, double coated, and they're hand done. Each one of these takes about, well, the bigger one, I don't know. Do you have a bigger one, Robert, you can show? The big copper one that I know Jenna sent you? Yeah, these take 2 to 3 hours each to do. So I forget which one Jenna sent Christine. I don't know which one it is, but we got one of those. We got a Gulf of America. We've got the necklace that she sent. What else? The bracelet, I think, Robert?
let me see what else is. Yeah. Let's see. There is
a couple more things. I think there's a bracelet, another cup, maybe another tumbler.
Well, Robert, you don't have
just one more that I have here. It's just this one.
Show that one.
Okay.
There it is.
Yeah. Again, there's the fight, fight, fight. Those are all Austrian crystals. And the little tag says fight, fight, fight. And the heart has a flag on it. It says USA. You can find this stuff at joyandcountry.com. Now, I think, if I'm correct, maybe Christine can correct me, if you use the code on joyandcountry.com, truth, you will save money just today. I think it's just until your your show, your event is done.
And I don't know if you can extend it a few days because we get 2/3 of our viewers come in the next 2 days too, just so you know.
Let me speak to Jenna.
Okay.
She does this for us, but she's the boss.
No, I get it. I get it. So guys, that's joyandcountry.com. We have 3 winners right now. Michelle Foreman, Joanne Flatt, and let me see how to say this, Agnieszka Kubika. If I butchered it, I apologize, but hey, there it is. And you'll get a notification of your winnings, and we'll get that right out to you, folks. Delora, again, appreciate you very, very much.
Thanks, Louis.
And take care, and prayers are with you.